Hi guys, it's Amanda. What's up? I hope you all are having an amazing day today. I thought I should do a dedicated shoe video for the summer because I'm actually really happy with my shoe collection and current shoe rotation. Gradually, I have added a lot of really fun summery heels into my collection and they're all super wearable. And I feel like I needed a video like this when I had no summer footwear that I found comfortable. Like I've been backpacking with some of these heels, which says so much because obviously you can only bring like 3 things with you. What inspired this is the fact that I'm going to Italy in 3 days and I need to narrow down what shoes I'm gonna bring with me, which I actually don't really know how I'm gonna do because I can't imagine leaving one of these behind. I have quite a variety of shoes. It's not only heels. I also have all my sneakers, boots. But let's just get into it. I feel like it would be wrong to start with anything other than classic Havaianas because these really are my summer shoe. These are probably my most worn shoe through the summer, especially being in Copenhagen. These go with everything. Like I really cannot think of an outfit that these wouldn't go with. I just have a classic black pair, but I'm really looking to add a colorful pair into my, I don't have a collection, I have 1 pair. So I wanna get a colorful pair as well. And I just can't decide what color I want. I'm kind of between pink and red, but then this morning I was on a walk and this is what I mean when I'm in Copenhagen, I'm just constantly inspired. I saw a girl with lime green Havaianas and silver nail polish. So I feel like you really can't go wrong with any color. The Brazil collection is also really cute. I just wanna get into these right away because these are such an amazing heel for the summertime. If you're someone who wants to do 20,000 steps, these are the perfect heel for you. I got these before going traveling and I really put these to the test when I was in Barcelona. I wore these pretty much every single night. One night I had them on for, I wanna say, 13 hours. I do have to say that night I did get a really bad blister, but it kind of makes sense. And I think I would have gotten that in any shoe that I was wearing just because of how hot it was. My feet definitely were a bit swollen and then rubbing against the rubber, it was just like really bad actually. But other than that one occasion, I've never had a problem with these. These are from Camper and they're called the Cobras. They have them in so many different colors. I was really between the hot pink and black when I was buying these. But because I was backpacking and really only able to bring a few things, I decided to go for these. And I'm really glad I did because I don't see myself ever getting rid of these. There's so many ways to style them. I wear them with socks sometimes and like go for a more dressy outfit, but you can also just wear them with like your bikini on the beach, you know? And they're 100% rubber, so you can just throw them in the water and clean them. They're a great summer heel. And obviously you can see how massive and chunky the heel is. So they're not hard to walk in at all. And it actually, I feel like gives you a little bounce, like a little pep in your step as you walk because they're so cushioned. So yeah, these are a great summer shoe if you're looking for a comfortable heel that's actually wearable and you can wear during the day. Like I love these. These are probably one of my favorite pairs of shoes that I've ever owned. It's sad to say that I feel like they're a half size too big on me. And because they're a mule, my foot tends to slip out. If they fit me perfectly, I honestly think I would wear these once a week at least, just day to day, because the heel is so low, so they're super wearable. The clear is perfection. Like I would immediately wear them with this outfit over any other shoe that I own. So I was actually thinking last night as I was styling outfits that maybe I can put a little insert just in the front. I really just need the tiniest bit of like stuffing in the front. But these are the Melissa Y Project heels. These were on my wish list for so long before I actually bought them. I got them here in Copenhagen last summer. There was a Melissa pop-up going on and I had kind of given up on getting these exact heels because I couldn't find the clear with the orchid anywhere. So I actually bought them on the spot and I just think they're the most fun, cool, different, but wearable shoe. And I wore these a lot last summer when I was in Mallorca. I'm gonna insert some pictures. This outfit would go from chill to Cinderella just by putting these on, you know? I think Melissa has a lot of fun sandals and heels for the summer that are very rubbery as well. I feel like rubber could be kind of a questionable material for the summer because your feet sweat so much, which I've gotten comments about, people asking if your feet sweat in these, and they definitely do, but like, you can also just slip your foot out and let it breathe because they're mules. So, love these. Okay, another shoe that I actually cannot imagine not being in my rotation are these black flats. You can get black flats from anywhere. I've definitely ran through a few pairs. I don't think flats are the best shoe to invest in because they just get so beat up. The leather on the toe always gets kind of scuffed up just from walking. They also have nothing to them. So I just feel like the quality between a really expensive pair and then this Lucky Brand pair is like not that different. I love the silhouette of these flats. This area comes down super low and it actually shows a tiny bit of toe cleavage, which I love. They're very elastic and they fit me perfectly. These ones also have some lace-up detailing on the back. I feel like all the details just make them a little bit more unique than just a classic black flat, but I literally wear these with everything. I feel like they're very interchangeable with my Havaianas. Like whatever I would wear with those, I would also wear with these. Flats are just so classic to have in your wardrobe. I've seen a few Lucky Brand flats on ThredUp since ordering these, and I think they were like $12 or something. They're still going strong and I've been wearing these, so I'm so happy about these. I just want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Craftsy. Craftsy has been keeping me very occupied while I've been sick over the last week. If you can hear it in my voice, I have been bedridden since getting home from Italy, unfortunately. Craftsy is a community full of creative, like-minded makers. It's a place where you can go to find endless inspiration and start your new hobby, which I have definitely done. While I was in Italy, I discovered filet crochet at the flea markets and I am obsessed. I have read every article that they have about filet crochet on Craftsy and just consumed all the content. But basically Craftsy is your resource for all things creative. Craftsy offers over 2,000 different classes and they have everything from photography to knitting to cake decorating to cooking. Like, they offer everything and I've really been taking advantage of the cooking. Another thing from Italy, I ate such amazing gluten-free food and it has been so amazing to actually learn techniques from experts through a video rather than just follow a recipe and hope for the best. All of the classes are taught by experts who have tons of experience in their specific field, which makes for a very insightful introduction. And these instructors always share their personal techniques, which really take your skills to the next level. If you're looking for a creative community to join, Craftsy is perfect for you. And the first 1,000 subscribers to click my link in the description will get a full premium membership on Craftsy for 1 year for only $1.49. This offer is only available for new members. But thank you so much to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. And now let's get back into my summer shoe rotation. Okay, next up, I have my Deco Copenhagen loafers. I feel like some people would argue that loafers are not a summer shoe, but this super slim moccasin style is super wearable through the summer. Wearing these with my 1 teaspoon shorts that are super low rise and baggy just gives a very 2010 model off duty vibe, especially with the fringe detail. I just love these loafers. I still have not broken them in and I'm starting to think like maybe I never will. Like, will I always have to wear massive blister band-aids when I wear these? I don't know. Because I would be wearing these all the time if they were more comfortable. Honestly, like I would probably choose these over my black flats to wear. I just feel like they're a way more leveled up classic shoe. I feel super put together in them. These specific loafers like check every single box other than the fact that they're just really, really uncomfortable. So I don't reach for them. Deco Copenhagen is one of my favorite shoe brands. The boots that they have, the loafers that they have, they're just perfection, honestly. I have another fun pair of heels to show you. I did talk about these in my summer haul, so I won't go too into depth about them, but these are from Anonymous Copenhagen, which is a Danish brand, and I got them at a sample sale for $100, which I feel like is an insane deal. These normally would be like $400 to $500. However, they do have some problems because they were the sample pair, but I just could not pass up this mint green color. And I feel like people actually wear heels like this out and about in Copenhagen. You know, people are biking in these heels. So I wanted to get a pair of kitten heels that I could actually wear through the summer, although I have not yet added these into the rotation. I feel like you almost just have to force yourself to wear heels one day so that you realize it's doable. I just find myself doing so many steps without planning to, and then if I was wearing anything but running shoes, like what would I do? Like could I do that in these? Like, I don't think so. But I'm gonna be wearing these to a wedding in August, so I'm really excited for that, and I just think the color is so good. These are probably my most wearable shoe in the rotation. My Adidas Taekwondo shoes. I have really been into a slimmer silhouette for sneakers. I feel like it's just so crazy because I only used to wear the most chunky skate shoes. And I even brought those shoes with me, my skate shoes, but I have not worn them one time while being here, and I honestly don't see myself wearing them. These are actually my first pair of Adidas shoes and I really like them. I am looking to add another slim shoe into my collection. The Nike Total 90s are really cute. They're all silver and then have white detailing, and they say 90 really big on them, and 90 is like my number. Actually, it's my Instagram handle, 90monka. I just claim the number 90. So I feel like those would be a really great shoe to have as well as these, because these are honestly one of my only pairs of sneakers that I'm wearing right now. And I do really like them, but as you guys can tell, they're getting so dirty. And I don't like wearing an all white shoe when I'm just going on a walk in the dirt, you know? Like I'll just go walking around the lakes and then these get so dirty. So I definitely want a shoe that is not white for that purpose. So I'm kind of between the Nike Total 90s and then also the Nike Shox R4, which I was so close to buying. I just feel like I would wear that shoe more during the fall because I don't see myself wearing the Nike Shox with anything but pants. I love the way the bottom of the shoe looks, but the whole shoe exposed is just like, I don't know, and they're all black, so they're just super different for me. And then my other pair of sneakers are my Onitsuka Tigers. I actually ordered these online like 3 years ago. I didn't realize that this was navy. I thought it was black when I ordered them, and I'm not a navy girl, so for that reason I feel like I don't love these shoes. These are kind of like my beaters. I will just wear these if I'm going on that dirty walk, and like once in a while I'll find an outfit that I feel like these just work perfectly with. The other day I wore my plaid Cezanne top and then these shoes with matching green socks. Like it just worked really well with the color palette, but it's kind of rare that I'm wearing these tones in the summer. I still really like this shoe. I just don't want them to be my everyday shoe, which is why I'm looking for another pair of sneakers to add into my collection. But they're really comfy for being as flat as they are. They have a pretty good insole. If I was gonna buy another pair of slim shoes like this, I would prefer the Adidas Tokyo shoes, I think. They're super similar with the detailing on the back and how slim they are and everything. Oh my God, I'm so sad because I actually do have a pair of Hunter boots, but they're at my boyfriend's right now. I got the classic black glossy Hunters. Living in Copenhagen, they're just an essential boot to have, and I actually don't think I've ever owned rain boots before, so it's pretty life-changing to have them. But another boot that I have that's kind of similar are these black leather boots that are from Cezanne. I also showed these in my summer haul. These are perfection. I've been wearing these all the time. I love these with pants. I love these with skirts, shorts. Like they're just amazing. They're a classic black boot, which I also did not have in my collection until so recently. So I've just been obsessed with styling these. I also have a pair of heels from Ganni. I honestly have built up quite a heel collection because I just used to have no heels. Like I'm not kidding. So I've been very intentional about the heels that I'm bringing in, and I'm really happy about all of them because they're all so wearable. Like none of them are over the height of 1 inch, to be honest. And these were on my wish list for so long, and I got them on sale from the Ganni website when I was in Toronto. I love the pointed toe and the bow detailing. They're also nylon, so they'll just stay looking brand new. But I feel like these are a shoe that I'm gonna wear through my entire life. Like they're so classic. The pointed silhouette will never go out of style. And they do have a bow detail, but it's so sleek and minimal. It doesn't scream like bow emoji, you know? And you almost couldn't even tell just from glancing down at them. It just looks like a little bit of volume. But I think these shoes are gorgeous. Basically, I wanted to have a classic pair of black kitten heels, a colored pair, and then I have my Campers, which are like fun, my Y Project, which are fun. Like I'm gonna wear those to Fashion Week coming up. And these are like, I'm going to a funeral or I'm going to like any formal event or dinner or something. And then I have one more pair of heels to show you. This is like so unlike me. I actually did not realize how many heels that I have, but I got these from Cezanne as well. And they're these really pretty gold heels. These actually have a little bit of a higher heel. When I saw these on the website, I was like, add to cart. They are the perfect summer sandal. And even though they have a little bit of a higher heel, it's so comfortable. Last night when I was styling outfits, I was just wearing these the entire time and like strutting around the apartment. I love this circular detail. They kind of remind me of a pair of Chanel sandals that I've seen that have the double C in the center here. Gold is so crazy for me to get because I feel like I always wear a cooler toned outfit. And these are definitely gonna challenge me to lean into more warmer gold tones for the summer, which I can see myself doing once I'm a little bit more tanned. I'm debating if I'm gonna bring these away with me because I was styling outfits and I found a few things that I would wear them with, but I don't know if I would get as much wear out of these as some of my other shoes. They also came with this dust bag. The box is beautiful. It's such a luxurious experience every time I open up something from Cezanne. I love these with some white toes or something, and I just see myself reaching for these throughout my entire life. Like, you cannot go wrong with a beautiful shoe. I wanted to mention one pair of shoes that I don't have that I'm obsessed with, which are the leather thong sandals. Very 2010, 2011. Balenciaga has a pair called the Arena sandal that have studs along the like one strap. I actually found a pair from Billy B at Lidcub in my last Come Thrift With Me that were so cute. I think they were a dupe for the Balenciaga ones, but they're so uncomfortable. And that was my first time ever wearing like a thong leather sandal like that. So I don't know if they just didn't fit me or if they're all just that uncomfortable, because I don't know if I could handle that. But yeah, I'm super happy with all of the shoes in my collection. There are quite a few. Obviously I wear a lot of these through other seasons as well, but I feel like they're very applicable for the summer season. So let me know which pair was your favorite or what shoes you guys are loving for the summertime. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.